peeps, happy souls, and joyful hearts. I was sitting outside on the swing. I'm dressed to work outside. And would you believe it's like 84 degrees? It just makes me sick. My plants are so confused. They don't know what to do. So I'm gonna do some work. But I decided, you know what? You need to say something before you get too sweaty. So here I am. And what I was thinking about today, what started it was a saying I heard that was so cool, and I can totally relate to this. They said, I'm really a laid back person, seriously, but I can sit up straight and lean forward in a heartbeat. And meaning that if you're going to attack me, or if something is not going right, or if I see someone being abused, or just I will take action. I will. And in the old days, people would have said I was a bitch. Not everybody, just a specific few. And as soon as you started that, oh Lord, look out. And then you really feel like you are becoming one, because you just feel like you have to defend yourself. And I don't like it when it gets to that point. But respect is a big thing. And when you know your worth, and I'm talking about it as just being a human being. Well, matter of fact, hey, let me read this to you, because this is really cool. It's very important too, and we'll elaborate in a second. Recognizing your value as a human being, independent of achievements or other people's opinions. Celebrating your strength, setting boundaries, practicing self-compassion, and understanding that you deserve love and respect simply for existing. Now, this is where a lot of insecurities or mask wearers come into play, because there are a lot of people out there that they automatically think they're good people because of the things they may wear or the jobs they may have. But I don't care what you have. I do not care, because you strip everyone down naked, no jewelry, nothing. What you got then, right? No one is truly better than anyone else just because of what you have. It's all in how you feel and present yourself on a soul level. What's in your heart? What comes out of your mouth? And again, I don't like confrontation at all. But I have finally learned that I am worth celebrating. You don't have to compete with me. You don't have to be intimidated by me, because I really am a laid back person. And I know there's other people out there. I have finally learned the art of setting boundaries. And if you really love and respect someone, you understand those boundaries. I mean, for instance, like, you could tell they walk through the door, they've had a bad day. Leave them alone for a minute. Don't just automatically attack them with the problems that you've had all day, because that's the last thing they really want to focus on right now, right? People need space. They need their own chill time, just to gather their own thoughts. And that's what I mean about being an individual and respecting that. You were born a blessing. You were. And if people take that for granted or take advantage of it, that's wrong. Nobody deserves that. And I fully believe that if everybody walked in everybody's shoes, then they might understand a little better, because you don't know what anybody's going through. They might have just gotten a diagnosis of cancer or something, and they may really look bad, or disheveled or whatever, and you're going to stand there and laugh at them. There's groups of people I know out there right now doing that. And it is so wrong. Respect is a big thing in my book, and I have finally learned that. Finally learned that. And it's important to treat people, especially people you don't know. Now, it gets bad too. You can kind of slip up when you know people, and the longer you know people, it seems like the harder it is to maintain all that. But it's still important. Communication is important. It all just goes back to who we are as humans, what we have to offer, what we have to give and receive. You know? I really like that last line about celebrating you just for being a human being. We are too quick to judge, too quick to put tags on people. You know, I think as an individual, it is your responsibility to take care of yourself. You can't put the blame on others, and you know, I mean, even like your health, for instance, or if you have weight problems, you know, or if you're a stress eater, or you get depressed and you eat, you know, that is a thing. Or alcohol or drugs, you know, that's nobody's fault. You cannot put that blame on anybody else but you. There are addictions of all kinds, but again, that's self-respect, self-awareness, what you're made of. But going back to that very first statement, you know, yeah, I'm laid back, but I can lean forward in a heartbeat. I'll sit up straight for sure. But it's out of respect and protection, whether it be someone I love or someone I see is being abused. You know, that we even got buses driving around town. If you see something, say something. So yeah, and a lot of people just don't want to get involved, you know, but it's important. It's important to stand up for the little ones that, you know, may not even be there yet. They don't know their self-worth, or they've been so neglected and abused all their lives they don't even know where to begin. And sometimes it takes uh, uh, something bad before you really realize, I gotta change something here. I do, because I'm worth it. You're only here once, guys. It's important. So that's what I had to say. And I'm going to go give my plants a little respect too, because they're really sad. It breaks my heart. I used to be so good with plants. I don't know. But I'm trying. I'm going to do my best. And we'll see what happens. But I love y'all, and I just wanted to share that with you. And that's why I keep that "remember who you are" on my top, where I'm pinned. It's pinned forever, because I will never forget who I am again. Never. I hope you don't either. Namaste. Love y'all.